Hey there, today we're going to show you how to reduce CO2 emissions at home, at school, on the road, and in the office. First of all, we should recycle our waste and separate, for example, plastic, glass, or paper, and take it to containers for it to be processed and reused. Recycling reduces pollution by cutting down the amount of waste that is dumped in landfills and clutter that dirties streets, parks, roadsides, rivers, and lakes. Solid waste material that ends up in landfills causes air pollution in the form of methane gas emissions. Recycling also saves natural resources, which, when processed, also causes pollution. We should also eat less meat. According to studies, especially beef requires a lot of land and water and also results in 5 times more climate warming emissions than other meat, and 11 times more greenhouse gases than, for example, rice or wheat. Eating less red meat would be the biggest intervention you could make towards reducing your carbon footprint. Also, we should use energy-saving lamps and other electronic devices. Again, because producing energy in coal-fired power plants can cause a lot of emissions. Next, we should buy organic food from local producers. Lots of products in the supermarket are imported. They might be cheaper, but importing food leaves a very big carbon footprint because transporting it also causes lots of emissions. Next, houses should be isolated more. If the house is isolated, you won't have to use as much energy for heating because the heat won't get out of the house. This also helps stop pollution because to get energy, the environment is often polluted by big power plants. On top of that, we should use more eco-certified cleaning products. Research shows that a lot of conventional products produce a lot of indoor air pollution. Next, we should buy less things packaged in plastic or plastic bags. Oceans are polluted by plastic waste, and big oil stations also pollute the ocean and the air. On top of that, we should all ride our bike more and use public transportations instead of using cars, as they cause most of the carbon pollution in our atmosphere, especially in big cities. Also, for shorter distances, we should use trains instead of planes because they emit a lot of CO2. Also, close the window when heating. If you leave it open, it takes up a lot of energy from power plants, which pollute the air. Not only is it a very inefficient way of heating, but it also does not contribute to reducing global warming. Another way to stop pollution is to print less. Printing uses a lot of paper, which is usually made out of trees from the rainforest. So every day lots of trees are cut down to produce paper, even though we need trees because they turn CO2 into clean air and help us reduce pollution. So instead of printing, we could use exercise sheets multiple times and give presentations on the computer instead of using a lot of paper. Now you know some ways how you can stop pollution. If we all follow at least some of these steps, we can all work together to reduce pollution and stop greenhouse gas emissions. Hopefully, we can stop global warming. Thank you for watching.